Yeah, so homecoming has always been one of my favorite traditions at Clemson.
Tiger Nation, let's go!
Being out there with all your friends, and it's just such a fun event that goes on.
I didn't tell anyone this, but the elevator is broken at the time.
This year, I decided to step up into a higher role of overseeing the entire float build process. This is one of the biggest traditions at Clemson, so I wanted to help make it awesome for so many people that are coming back.